Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a shorter video about something I really liked about the most recent Boruto TVV chapter, Chapter 35. If you have watched my previous videos, you know that Hidari and Jura are my favorite characters so far in TBV, and this chapter really elevated why. Sometimes, even on a whim, somebody's presence can be calming or soothing without explanation, even without knowing who they are past what can be seen. It's a beautiful thing to feel, especially when it's reciprocated. It's an unexplainable phenomenon amongst many, if not all, conscious creatures that brings a sense of comfort, and both Jura and Hidari are no exception to these feelings. Hidari finally asked Jura the question I was wondering for so long. Why did Jura go out of his way to save Hidari, even after he got Boruto so close to death? An important goal for the Shinju. He didn't do that for Imushi or Matsuri when he could have. So why Hidari? Love is the answer. Jura, without fully understanding it, felt the closest to Hidari. But why him over the others, though? What made Hidari so different? Who knows? But one thing is for certain, Hidari's presence keeps Jura from feeling alone. But there is one problem. For Jura to abide by his ideology and accomplish his goals in overcoming love, something he deems as a fatal flaw that restricts humans from evolving effectively, he will have to be alone. Because in my opinion, Jura will not be able to overcome something he actively partakes in. Friendship is a form of love, and having this attachment to Hidari may lead to Jura's inevitable downfall and demise. It's like finding a new friend and taking time to discover what makes them an individual. You find out what their hobbies are, what they love, and who they really are, past what the surface level conveys to the naked eye. With Jura, this process will end in tragedy. Thanks to Matsuri and Prescience, we know that Jura is linked to the other Shinju, meaning once Hidari betrays Jura, Jura will not only feel his own sadness and trauma, but also Hidari's, splitting him in two. This gut-wrenching betrayal by Hidari, after Sasuke's love begins to slowly overtake the Ten Tails' natural instincts to destroy, will leave Jura by himself, alone, severing any connection he had with anyone, which, as we read in the latest chapter, would make Jura sad. But hey, maybe this is a blessing for Jura. Maybe it'll get him closer to overcoming love. Or maybe this will forever hinder Jura from achieving his goal, searching for something to fill the void Hidari created, the love he has lost. After all, what is life without love? Jura doesn't have a human prototype, meaning there is nothing within him that'll clash with the psyche besides Hidari, the last remaining Shinju he is connected to. On the other hand, Hidari does have a human prototype, Sasuke, and I feel that leaves room for Hidari's human side to interfere with who he currently is in the story. And when Sasuke's love pierces through, Hidari may begin to internally favor Sasuke's emotions rather than what he built with Jura himself. Not only making Jura and Hidari's distance as the story moves along a tragedy for Jura, but also for Hidari, since him having a prototype doomed him from becoming who he could have been without one. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to hear about my theory on a solution Jura may have after Hidari betrays him, please check out my last video. And if you want to hear a more in-depth version on my prediction on Hidari's betrayal specifically, check out my first video. Also, stay tuned for my future videos. I've got a lot planned for the future, and I'm really excited to get more videos out there. Finally, let me know any theories you have in the comments below, or any changes you'd make to my analysis in this video. I really appreciate all of you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye, guys.